Here at Rockwell's Automotive Operations, research has been proceeding to develop a line of heavy-duty transmissions that establishes new standards for reliability, durability, and quality. With customer needs as our primary focus, work is proceeding on the crudely conceived idea of an instrument that would not only supply inverse reactive current for use in unilateral phase detractors, but would also be capable of automatically synchronizing cardinal grammeters. Such an instrument is the turboencabulator. Now, basically, the only new principle involved is that instead of power being generated by the relative motion of conductors and fluxes, it is produced by the modial interaction of magneto-reluctance and capacitive duractance. The original machine had a base plate of prefamulated amulite surmounted by a malleable logarithmic casing in such a way that the two spurving bearings were in a direct line with the panametric fam. The latter consisted simply of 6 hydrocoptic Marsal vanes, so fitted to the ambifacient lunar wane shaft that side fumbling was effectively prevented. The main winding was of the normal Lotus O Delta type, placed in panendermic semi-boloid slots of the stator, every 7th conductor being connected by a non-reversible Tremy pipe to the differential girdle spring on the up end of the grammeters. The turboencabulator has now reached a high level of development, and it's being successfully used in the operation of Nofer trunnions. Moreover, whenever a fluorescent score motion is required, it may also be employed in conjunction with a drawn reciprocation dingle arm to reduce sinusoidal depleneration. Here at Rockwell, we realize the cost will be high, $59 billion, but we think our customers are worth it. Thank you. Here at Rockwell's Automotive Operations, research has been proceeding to develop a line of heavy-duty transmissions that establishes new standards for reliability, durability, and quality, with customer needs as our primary focus. Work is proceeding on the crudely conceived idea of an instrument that would not only supply inverse reactive current for use in unilateral phase detractors, but would also be capable of automatically synchronizing cardinal grammeters. Such an instrument is the turboencabulator. This was the idea. 41 monastically spaced grouting brushes were arranged to fade into the rotor slipstream a mixture of high S-value phenyl hydrobenzamine and 5% remonstrative tetraiodohexamine. Now, as you may remember from your high school days, both of these liquids have specific peristocities given by the formula P equals 2.5 C times 6.7 over N, where N, of course, is the diethical evolute of retrograde temperature phase disposition, and C in that formula being Chalmondel's annular grid coefficient. Now, initially, N was measured, and here's where we had a great deal of trouble, with the aid of a metapolar refractive pilfrometer. And of course, for a description of that ingenious instrument that saved us a great deal of work, we referred to Dr. David Blumenstein's book, Zeitschrift für Elektrotechnische Statischer Donnerblitzer. That was Blumenstein's 7th volume, I believe. But up until now, nothing has been found to equal the transcendental Hopper datascope, and for that our engineers referred to the Peruvian Academy of Scatological Sciences, which I believe was, yes, it was June 1914, that meeting. Now, I understand that this description may sound a bit complicated to the lay ear, but even experienced electrical engineers will appreciate the difficulty of nubbing together a regurgitative pearl well and a supernative Wienel sprocket. Indeed, this proved to be a stumbling block to further development. We were at our wits' end until in 1984 it was found that the use of anhydrous nangling pins enabled a cryptonaptic bowling shim to be tankered. The turboencabulator has now reached a high level of development, and it's being successfully used in the operation of Nofer trunnions. Moreover, whenever a fluorescent score motion is required, it may also be employed in conjunction with a drawn reciprocation dingle arm to reduce sinusoidal depleneration. Now, we realize that $59 billion is a great deal of money, but we at Rockwell Automotive believe sincerely our customers are worth it. Thank you.